Blockage in mediation refers to anything that slows down, disrupts, or stops the mediation process from moving forward. The blockages can come from emotions, communication issues, or situational factors. Here are the common types of blockage in mediation. One is emotional blockage. This happens when feelings are overwhelm the parties, and this can be displayed in form of anger, frustration, fear of being treated unfairly, hurt from the past experiences. Communication breakdown is another common blockage in the mediation, and this occurs when the parties cannot exchange information clearly. For example, interrupting each other, misunderstanding what has been said, refusing to speak or shut down when the other party is trying to speak at the same time. Trust blockage, when parties do not believe the other side will act in good faith. Doubting the truth of the other party's or the person's statement. Suspicion of a hidden motive. There is power imbalance blockage. One party feel weaker or intimidated, which often stop open discussions. One party feels the other person dominate the conversation. One party feels unsafe expressing their views. Interest and need blockage, when parties focus only on the position instead of underlying needs and interests. Saying, for example, I want the land, instead of saying why security, family, livelihood, or whatever is very important. There is external blockage in the mediation, and this comes from the outside the mediation itself. This could be lawyers or family influencing the decisions, lack of trust, time pressure. Now, a trained mediator use active listening, reframing negative statement, separate the people from the problem to be able to tackle this blockage in the mediation. Encourage breakout sessions, private sessions, the cookies on mediation, help parties explore underlying interest. Remember, blockage is when something is preventing progress in the conversation or in the mediation process. It's usually about the situation, not the person. Lack of information, misunderstanding, strong emotions, communication breakdown, power imbalance. Think of blockage as a roadblock that stops discussion from moving on. So blockage can be overcome. Yeah, because blockage addresses issues. So you have to clarify, recognize, provide structure. Blockage reflects traces like narrow perception, threat focus. People are not unwillingly in the blockage, but they are in the protective mode. Blockage becomes a blockage when we don't know how to handle it. Remember, our reflection influences the process. So our reactions helps. You have to reduce the pressure, acknowledge protective strategies, strengthen alliance and safety, review undermining meanings, open up new options, build shared understanding, create reflective distance, shift focus, slow down, calm voices, pause, Safety before solutions. Blockage in mediation reviews meaningful needs. Blockage are invitation to reflections in the mediation.